Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to share with you some fun little things I got recently. I just got back home about a couple hours ago. I drove 12 hours straight from Utah here to Ventura, California, and I went to visit some family for the week. I hit up 3 cities: St. George, Salt Lake City, and Logan, Utah, and I went there and went to their thrift stores. I went to about 7 in total, and I wanted to get some stuff. So this is my haul. This is what I did while I was visiting family. I went to these thrift stores and I got some stuff. Some of this is a total random. Some of this I'm really excited about. I also went to a record shop rated number 8 in the nation called Randy's Records. Randy's Records is fine. I wouldn't say it's 8th in the nation though. I mean, maybe I'm spoiled being in Southern California and having places like Amoeba. Even Salzer's is great. I like them. Randy's was just okay. I was really disappointed. I really thought it was gonna blow my socks off. If that's really the 8th, we got some problems in the record industry. I did find some fun stuff there though, and I'll just start sharing with you what I got. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show as I share with you some of my little new baubles I received. The number one thing that I'm excited about, and the thing that I wanted to find in California, especially in Southern California, everyone is hip to the whole thrift store deal. They know about thrift stores, they go there, there's guys every morning hit up these thrift stores, and they go to the electronics, they go to the records, they go to anything that they can flip and sell and all that. Okay, so stuff like Walkmans, Discmans, all these kind of like more vintage style audio equipment, really hard to find from my experience here in California. And my brother, who's in Arizona, says it's everywhere. So I'm thinking, okay, we're going to Utah. I'm gonna go see what Utah's like. And I just went to everywhere that I could. And guess what I picked up? 1, 2, yes, 3 Discmans. Super excited about these. They were $4 each. This one plays MP3s. This one is definitely more of a like sportsy one. And this one is old school Sony that you gotta love. So really excited about these. I do need to get some adapters, some DC adapters. So I'll go through my big box of random adapters and see if I can find one. If not, we'll use batteries. Really excited. And these have radio, stuff like that. I do a lot of my listening walking and running. And sometimes I'll bring my Walkman, my cassette player, things like that. But I really am excited to have my CD player. Because right now, the only CD player I have is my desktop, my computer. So it's just kind of a hassle. So it's really cool. Just I can have this on my desk. I can pop in my headphones and maybe hook up an amp to it and just like kind of tinker with it. So this is like, to me, the most exciting thing. I cannot find these in California. So very excited. $4 each. I mean, come on, dude. That's a no-brainer for me. So if that was all I would have got, freaking mission accomplished. I got this for $5. This little Canon, what is this called? It's the Canon PowerShot, dude. It's the PowerShot A1100IS. Yeah, dude. And this mofo works. Ba-boom. It works for $5. So it's 12.1 megapixel. It's actually a cute little point and click. So I figured, why not get it either for myself or a family member, my kid, whatever. Nice little pocket camera. Here's the deal. I know we all use our phones. Hell, I'm recording this video on an iPhone. But sometimes it's nice to have dedicated hardware. Your phone is for your phone. Your music is for your music. Your camera's for your camera. And I don't know, there's more, clearly it's more powerful. I mean, there's more features. So I thought, it's $5, dude. So boom, got that. Now, I got some CDs because CDs are cheap, they sound good, they're easy to store. 3 good reasons. So I got some CDs, so let's go to the CDs. All these CDs were either 50 cents, 75 cents, or $1. No, they're all 75 cents. So nothing was even $1. So it's like, at that price, just pick it up. Lenny Kravitz, greatest hits. Oh yeah, dude. We're talking, are you gonna go my way? Fly away? All that kind of stuff, dude. Great. And half Jewish, half black. Come on. And he married half Jewish, half black girl. I mean, come on. How do you find that combo? It's beautiful. He's adorable. He makes me gay. Love it. So, big fan. I don't know who these guys are. This is the what was it? Ava Brothers? What is it called? Ah, damn it. Now I'm gonna look it up. I think it's Avid. Yeah, Ava Brothers. And you might say, well, why did you get it if you didn't even know who it is? Well, it says produced by Rick Rubin. And I'm a nut job for Rick Rubin. And so I thought, well, if he produced them, then he sees something in them and I see something in him. And so A plus B equals C or whatever. So, boom. Ava Brothers, I have no idea what genre this is. But I know one thing. It's produced by somebody who knows what he's talking about. So, got it. I have this album. But I love this album. I probably will give this to my brother. It was 50 cents. It is Interpol's first album called Turn On the Light. Turn on Bright Lights? Yeah, Turn on the Bright Lights. I think this, when at first I heard this, I was like, oh, this is like Joy Division. This is so good, you guys. If you do not know this album by Interpol, go listen to it. It is brilliant. I have this already on vinyl. I have this on CD. I bought another one because it was 50 freaking cents. And so if there's certain things I see that I like, I'm just going to have multiple copies and I'll just give them to people if I have to. This is one of my favorite albums. Full stop. Okay. Adele. I saw her in concert. She is badass. My wife actually has this album. This is 19. I didn't know that. I wasn't sure. But you know what? Who cares? I will put this in my FooBar 2000 and I will have it on my freaking phone and I will listen to it. She's the freaking queen. That's all I gotta say. The Police. This is The Police, Every Breath You Take, the classics. Probably a compilation, some kind of greatest hits thing. Don't know. Oh yeah. Message in the Bottle, Roxanne. Yeah, dude, this is gonna be badass. Digitally remastered from original source tapes for superior sound quality. Hello. Digitally remastered. Excited. It's Sting. It's The Police. Don't have any of their stuff. Thought it would be good. It's freaking 50 cents. Janice Joplin. Greatest hits. Dude, come on. I mean, do we have to even... Piece of My Heart? Summertime? I mean, come on. Now, there's only 12 albums. Of course, she died pretty young. I don't know how many albums she came out with. Besides the Holding Brothers one with that Robert Crumb cover, when she did solo stuff, I don't think she came out with very much solo stuff herself, but very excited about this. It's freaking brilliant. Okay, I know I'm saying I'm excited about a lot of stuff. This is probably, out of all the CDs, this is the one I'm really, really excited about. This is called Roy Scop. If this is who I think this is, Roy Scop is some kind of European, I don't know what, band, electronica, kind of house. I love their stuff. So if this is a Roy Scop that I found in freaking Utah for 75 cents, I am so, so excited about it. I don't know if it's them. I'm assuming it is. 2005. I haven't even had time to like go on my computer and look it up. So I don't know. But how many Roy Scop bands are there, right? How many bands called Roy Scop there are? Very excited about this. Like, to no end. No Doubt, greatest hits. Yeah, I had Tragic Kingdom. I've seen No Doubt in concert. Gwen Stefani, a queen. And I thought, let's get this. It's like 75 cents. It's got a lot of their other albums, stuff that I don't have, like Rocksteady or whatever they were called. So I am stoked to get this, the singles. Oh, not greatest hits, sorry, the singles. There was one or two albums prior to Tragic Kingdom that I don't have, that I really never listened to. So I'm excited to hear some of those if they're on this. So that'll be nice. Another band I've not spent any time with that I need to is Foo Fighters. I don't know if this is their first or not. It's called Foo Fighters. There's Nothing Left to Lose. I really like the production of this, like this really cool artsy stuff. Reminds me of kind of like a Pearl Jam, kind of what they do. This year, what year is this? This is 1999. So let me think. 99. This could be one of their first ones. Yeah, this could be. You know the ray gun? Is that the first? Comment below. I don't know. And then two, this is like mystery to me. My ex-wife, I think, liked Tori Amos. She was kind of a thing. People like her. I get mixed up with Tori Amos and Kate Bush. I know it's like completely two different things. It's like saying you get mixed up with like Susie and the Banshees and like Whitney Houston, but still, I don't. But there were 75 cents. I thought if I don't like them, perhaps my lovely wife would like them. The albums are called, this is Boys for Pele and Under the Pink. So I have no idea, but I figured I'll give some Tori Amos a shot. That's the CDs. Now on to the LPs. One of the things about going to thrift stores and Utah is they don't have Goodwills, very few. They have what's called LDS Industries thrift stores, and they're sponsored by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, the Mormons, and it's like a chain, and they're super clean, and there's a line for them to go in every morning. I mean, it's like people wait for that sucker to, and when the doors open, they like make a beeline for electronics and outdoor supplies and stuff like that. Like I saw it multiple times. But all the records are $1. So I was like, freak, I'm gonna try it. So I went to one day and Bubkiss, nothing. I went to another day and I got a big stack. And so that's where this come from. I got 2 albums of Air Supply. I don't know Air Supply from A Hole in the Ground. I'm assuming if it was on the radio in the back in the 80s, I know them, but that's it. So I figured, let's give them a shot. It's freaking Air Supply. It's 80s. It's, you know, it is what it is. So let's give it the old college try. So I'm excited to listen to these guys because you know what? For $1, I'll try a lot of stuff for $1. Now, the caveat is that does add up, but at the moment, you're like, oh, it's $1. Tammy Wynette, let's just get rid of this stupid thing. Tammy Wynette, The Ways to Love a Man. I don't think this is her big, famous one that everyone loves, but there's like a smell to this. Interesting. It's in really good condition, as you can imagine, as you can see. It's like in perfect condition. I might even have to look at this, what this is on Discogs. If this is going for something, I might flip it. Yep, I'll do that. I'm not ashamed. But I do have some 8 tracks of hers, and I do like her a lot. And I love George Jones. Okay. Barbra Streisand, who I don't know much of, other than kind of the radio stuff. Chris Christopherson, who I do love. Together, A Star is Born. This is like the second or third version of that story. You know, of course, the most recent with Lady Gaga was very good. I enjoyed it. So this is the soundtrack. I am excited to listen to this because I like Chris Christopherson, and it's got a fun little gatefold there. So a little looks like stills from the movie and such. So there you go. And let me tell you, despite what you might think of Barbra Streisand, freaking she was the bomb back in the day. Herb Alpert. This is a jazz guy. What year is this? Beep beep beep. 1979. So curious if he's kind of like a Herbie Hancock type or what. So we'll listen to this jazziness. Okay, here's another guy we got 2 of. I got 2 of Andy Gibb. I got this Andy Gibb rather, and this Andy Gibb. We've got Shadow Dancing. We got all the classics. I like the Bee Gees. I thought it'd be fun. They're $1. And I thought, you know, why not get some Andy Gibb and explore a little bit more some of that kind of disco genre. David Lee Roth. David Lee Roth. I thought this was an LP, but it's actually an EP. But this has Just a Gigolo, has California Girls. I mean, it's like the classics. It's his freaking classics when he left Van Halen. So I'm really excited about listening to this. This will be fun. A couple of other kind of oddities. Liberace. Hang on, not Liberace. Yeah, Liberace plays Rhapsody in Blue. Rhapsody in Blue is a great song. This is like old school Liberace. This is like when he's a youngin'. You know, I like that. Pre-fancy jewelry. He's got one ring instead of like every finger. I don't really have. I mean, I have Thelonious Monk who plays the piano, but completely different. I thought it'd be fun. Liberace is a guy. It's it's a buck. I'm gonna give it a shot. This is a kind of a strange thing. This is called the World. What is it? The World Library of Congress, Folk and Primitive Music, Southern Italy and the Islands. So this is like an album of folk music from Southern Italy, and I thought that would be kind of fun. Maybe pull some samples as I'm attempting to do some kind of music work, and so I don't know. We'll play with it. I mean, I like kind of strange oddities. This was crazy. For $1, they had Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band. The White Album has always been my favorite album, but this is a really, really good album. If you listen to this album front to back, it is really freaking good. And when this came out, this just erupted. Very exciting. It's totally thrashed. This is like super thrashed. I might try to restore some of this if I can. The album itself is a little thrashed. I'm gonna have to clean it and see if that translates to any skips or any things like that. But I figured for $1, hell yeah, I'm gonna get Sgt. Pepper. So, and this could actually be. I mean, I'm assuming it's not like a reprint. This is like probably the original. Is this stereo? Were these stereo? Yeah, this is stereo. I don't know. I have to go look on Discogs to like learn a little. This is by Capitol. I don't. So I'd have to see. This was mastered by Capitol. I don't know if they also was mastered over there. Polyphone. What is that? There's another set of masterings that for some of the older albums. I don't know if this has that. Anyway, I'm curious. In fact, it'd be nice to. I have another, nice copy of this. It'd be nice to kind of like check those two out. Okay, I then went to Randy's Records. Randy's Records is a record shop, the most famous in Salt Lake City and potentially the number 8th in the nation. So I went to Randy's Records and I got a couple things. For $1, I got the Nitty Gritty Dirtband. I have a 2-disc set of theirs and I love it. I'm really excited, hoping that this will be similar to their other work that I've listened to. If so, if it's got that bluegrass feel, I am super jonesed about Nitty Gritty Dirtband. This was kind of a lark, but I grew up in Little Rock, Arkansas, guys, so I had to get the Oak Ridge Boys. My mom loved the freaking Oak Ridge Boys. We listened to them. They were freaking popular. So I will pay $1 at Randy's Records to listen to the freaking Oak Ridge Boys. So I'm all about it, and I ain't ashamed, okay? Now, I got a couple more things. Grover Washington Jr., jazz. Don't know him. I know he plays saxophone, and I'm excited to kind of check him out. It was $3, so why not? Why not give that a whirl? 2 more. I got Kanye West's College Dropout. This is Kanye's first album. I listened to it a couple weeks ago, actually. I need to get this stuff. I'm sorry, dude. He might be a nut job. He might have bad taste in a lot of stuff. But what he does not have bad taste in is music. He is brilliant at finding the beats, the samples, to produce really fun music, or he's really good at finding a crew and the people around him to do that. Either way, I like his music a lot. I have Life of Pablo. I bought like a bootleg version, which you've seen in that video, and I said, screw it, for 22 bucks, I'm buying this one. So I bought that, and the most expensive thing was not that expensive, but it was $30, is Modest Mouse album here. This is a 2-disc set that's called Good News for People Who Like Bad News. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I think Good News for People Who Like Bad News. This is the album that has like Float On, which was a kind of a single. Big fan of Modest Mouse. Saw them in concert in Santa Barbara. Really like the instruments, kind of like strange sounds, the different types of things they're doing with like rock and roll. So I thought, you know what? This is something I don't see very often. It's kind of different. I could have got Amy Winehouse, Back in Black, or Pearl Jam 10, or some of the other things, but those I can find easily. This is a little harder to find, so I thought, let's get this. Especially in the Kanye West, it's not that easy either. So I got some strange oddities. There you go. That's my list. 21 minutes, a little long, but it took me a lot of driving to find these. A lot of this is kind of like, we'll find out. But there's some cool gems. Really excited about some of the stuff. And there you go. So let me know what you're looking for. Where's your favorite thrift store shop, and all that jazz. Have a good one, and take it easy, brother.